Again. Okay, hopefully this will work this time. I just tried to start up part 3 before and it actually killed the broadcasting. It couldn't be started right now. I know this is what it was doing, you know, some months back, you know, when I couldn't post anything. So I'm hoping it won't do that to me again. So anyway, where we're at is we just finished our part 2 video where, you know, the essential recap here is we've got all weapons that should be upgraded, everything that we need, which is both of the wonder weapons. We have our Arnie's upgraded and we have our regular Ragnarok. We what have we done here? We've still got our alchemical that we have not used, and the rotation is set just fine. We haven't screwed that up. We pulled a few more divinium, killed a few more bosses. We've ascertained that the next max ammo round should be on round 62 or 63 if it makes me wait 11 rounds instead. And the next boss should be somewhere around 61. Looks like it's letting me keep the video up, so we're going to go ahead and get back in gameplay here. Let's see, I think I recently hit this, so... Oh, apparently not too recent. Awesome. So yeah, we're around 55 plus now. Bye-bye. Yep, we're done. Not too bad. We wanted to be somewhere around wave 60 by 2 hours. Well, it's about an hour, 58 minutes, and around 56. So it's not too far off. As you can see, it did cost us a little bit when I was hitting the gas, waiting with the Marvelous and all that. But all in all, it's not that big a deal. It's only a few rounds difference. There's that. It is double points, okay. I think I'll go ahead and nab it. That's another way to do it. Because ideally when I go out there just to nab something but have something else active like Ragnarok, I like to not have to activate something else. Essentially wasting some of either or both. I'm not a huge fan of the Carpenters just because it slows things down a little bit, but that's okay. There we go. I do that jump because sometimes it's harder for them to get that hit in and take one of your grenades. But as you can see, I didn't actually manage to, and if I'd just been walking back, it might have been. Sometimes it doesn't help, sometimes it does, so. Just do things like that to try and improve your odds. That's what it's all about in the end. We're still at no downs and all that. 5,700 kills now. Hey, death and shield. Well, you know we want some of that. And max ammo. Yes, love it. Love it. Oh yeah, I should mention, in the other parts of this we've seen, I've had 3 instances of max ammos popping up together. So that way I couldn't just, you know, use the crap out of one and then get one, you know, like a few mobs later or something. No, they were just right there. The very first one, they were inside each other. It was kind of funny. Okay, not bad. So we just passed 2 hours, and we're at 57 now, so it's only like we're about 3 rounds off. Nothing too nasty. Try to set them down somewhere around the corner of the shadow from the building. That way you got space. Remember, Ragnarok's hitting a circle. It's a radius, so... do that. I like to use Arnie's like that, so I kind of have my way out without having to work too much at it, I guess. And I'll take this and say goodbye to you. Alright, let's go ahead and put that back down. Yeah, I knew he didn't have much longer in this world. Not too bad, not too bad. Sometimes I check just to make sure I didn't hit it, because I don't want to mess up the rotation and have to restart the whole, not the game, just the rotation. Which even right now would still be doable, but soon it kind of won't feel so doable, because you start getting in like 70s and all that, and these rounds start taking more and more of your ammo, so. Are we at the end again? No, not quite. Okay. That's why I have to ask. Sometimes they just have that lag in there where it's like, are they spawning or not? I think I'll tell you too, there's a reason for why I poke around that corner sometimes, and I look around there and all that. It's because there was one day I did that, and I saw max ammo back there, so I was like, ooh, really? I was like, you were just going to try and take that from me, huh? Huh, game, huh? See right there, I'm holding it down. This is what I mentioned in the last video, but if your Ragnarok's active, you can't hit the turret. It's not cool, but apparently it's a thing. I don't know if it's that way for everybody or if it's just some of us that are afflicted with the glitch or something like that, but that's how that is. Ooh, I see a death machine. Yes, let's do that. Thank God. Even on the high rounds, this is still useful here because this spot, I should say that this camping spot that we're using, it has this spot right here, so it's actually pretty easy to keep yourself out of trouble. You can see everything that's going to spawn, so. Go ahead and get us some nuke action. Why not? And even if you use it some of the way like I just did with the Ragnaroks, then you can put them back just by switching. And then you can just rebuild them up, so it won't take that much effort really. So we built up in no time. Boom, right there. And as you can see, I haven't used a round robin or a power vacuum yet. And I'm trying not to use them for a while, because in those late rounds, they're quite important. Now, I'll tell you what I mean is that the raindrops, it just gives you your stuff whenever you ask for it, pretty much. As long as you don't have some of the last batch out there, then you can hit the other one, unless, of course, it glitches like me. And you have to wait for the fire sale to end, but the raindrops, it's the only one of the three that, you know, it just drops everything right there. Whereas power vacuum, it drops everything as you kill, and it keeps dropping for like 4 rounds. And then round robin, it just ends the round wherever you're at in it, as long as there's at least one enemy currently spawned. So, I mean, the higher round that is before you use them, then the more benefit you're going to see from using those. Whereas raindrops, you know, it's not quite as important. It's just better than a cashback, which is why we're using it. And then we're using the shopping free because say that, you know, I get like a round robin or something, but it's, you know, only the second hit of the round or something, and before it I had gotten a shopping free. Then I can wait it out to that third hit and play the risk. You know, maybe I can get an alchemical or something instead. You know. There we go. There we go. Oh, hello. All right then. Is that a max? I think it's a max. Yep, it's definitely a max. Alright. We are going out there. Late to you, but this is nowhere, you know, the death machine is nowhere near as important as a legit max, so. Go ahead and nab that now. Get loaded up. Boom. Now normally I wouldn't shoot that last shot, but I just kind of felt like it, so. And to be clear, you know, when it comes to like a max ammo round and all that, you shouldn't shoot the last shot. You should keep it. And with the Zeus cannon, you should keep the last 4, because that's the equivalent of 1 clip for these guns. 1 and 4 respectively. So. Man, he's doing work on me. Yeah, there we go. Get sucked in there. There it is. That's the only problem that I have with the Ragnarok, is that if you get a whole group already ready to go and they're just in tightly together, bound and everything, then when you hit that Ragnarok, you might still get walloped. You definitely have to be careful with it. They don't play nice when that happens, so. No more Divinium yet, that's okay. I've actually pulled like, I swear it's got to be like 6 or 7 or something like that by now. And I'm thinking next round we're in the danger zone for the boss, because that's 7 rounds from the last one. If I'm not mistaken, it is. So we'll see how it goes. It's probably going to be a Panzer since the last one was a Margwa, but that doesn't always work that way. Ooh, hello. Should have just put my Ragnaroks away. It's alright. It's alright. Not very often, but once in a great while I do get a Divinium from hitting a fire sale, so. But it's really not often at all. Like, I don't know if it's a glitch or something that actually gives it to me, or, or whatever, but it's kind of funny, so. There we go. But you know, I definitely want some of this, so. I kind of rushed in there though, because I don't like getting hit by my own Arnie. I don't recommend you ever try it. It's not nice. It doesn't feel good. But thing was, I knew it didn't have long, so I just wanted to get it and get out hopefully before he blew up, but I wasn't sure. As you can see, it really was kind of close. There we go. Just something like that'll work. You done? Yeah. 61. I'm thinking we'll get some bossness this round. Oh, Divinium. Love it. Yep. What's up, buddy? Not you. I'm glad I finally got to demonstrate what I said earlier, that he's like 3 hits after you get the Shadow Man mask. So, you've seen it there, 3 hits with the Zeus cannon versus, 4 plus. Get my grenade, but don't quite use the nuke yet. Thank God. I love me some nukes. Close enough. What are you doing, boy? He's like, oh, nukes? Nope, I don't care about that stuff. Ah, don't do that. Leave my grenades alone. Just go in the vortex. I didn't think about it, but it's officially the first of the month, too. I gotta do some shopping today. So I'll probably be up doing parts to this video. And then go do shopping, maybe come back, do some more. As you can see, from like this point on, it's just kind of knowing when stuff is supposed to be there, when it definitely will, and then just keeping, the rhythm going right, so you're using Ragnaroks at the right times and all that, wasting as little ammo as possible, essentially, to help you endure, the passage of time longer than the zombies can. And the thing is, it's like, I only have like 2 people on my list that have beaten the round that I'm currently at. And I don't mean on the leaderboards, because I don't know anybody personally that's beaten my actual leaderboards. But for, like round 61, 62 here, there's only 2 people on my list that have actually beaten it, so. I'm friends with, like 140 some people, so. So I know people have problems getting this high. As you can see right now, it's been like not really any real effort. The most real effort about it was just getting the mask again. So I love it. Get some extra kills with this trap here and a chance at Divinium. I'm just glad they don't come out this window. That could suck. What you want, Furies? I'm kind of showing it off this time, just how much this trap actually does help. Look at that, even some of the flying ones go in there. Alright, so we've got that, so now I want to go grab our dude here, and obviously a straight way, not any kind of weirdness, and then we'll help him out a little bit. Because we're just looking to get rid of all the keepers and the furies. The rest he can handle by himself without much effort. No matter what level it is, he can handle the flying ones, so. Not bad, about 7,500 kills. As you can see, they're getting tougher and tougher, so he's having a lot of trouble taking out Keepers and Furies, but the flying ones, no dice. It's easy, even for him. At the very least, he has fair aim, so it's not too bad. Make sure we're loaded here properly. Yep, we're good. That way when he probably kills the last one, we'll be good to go in that ammo. Yep, there it is. Thank God. And thanks to the keeper dude. Appreciate the help. It's nice at least, you know, feeling like I have some kind of ally. Now we'll go over here and I'll hit my other turret, and then I'll just go jump back in my spot and wait it out. I was thinking I might have to do like 100+ Origins video too, but we'll see. I don't know if I'm willing to commit to like 150 on Origins. It's possible, it just takes a lot of effort. It actually takes more effort than here because you got 2 wonder weapons. You can cheat and get 2 on Origins, but they're not the same class. Like, if it was way back when, you know, in Black Ops 2 with those staves, then yeah, they'd be pretty amazing, but the staves nowadays are nowhere near as good. And believe me, I'm incredibly disheartened to see that too. This is like, now ice is the only good staff. And yes, I can say that because I have been, you know, past like 50, 60 with all the staves by now. And I know that only ice makes it easy. I think wind is the weakest now, and that used to be my second choice. Just because wind, like no matter what round it used to be, it used to stagger the zombies, no problem. But now it's just not a thing. Now they just walk right through it. I'm just doing this, even though it's out of sync with the, Ragnarok. I just wanted to get the extra hit. Oh, that was nice. He just sucked all the remnants of that attack in. That was a good army, man. It's not bad. 63, and I still haven't used even my first hit of my alchemical yet. I'm not bragging either, I'm just saying this is nice when you can space it out to work this well. Thank God. Now sometimes the max ammos, they just feel like they won't drop for anything, so be prepared for that too. You may have to use it sooner than I am. You may not. The way he kind of ran in there, I just kind of wanted to get my Ragnaroks down in case he was freaking out in some kind of glitch or something. Because he should have run right to the army, but instead he ran behind me and then came back out. Sometimes this game produces weirdness. The longer you go, the more likely you are to see some kind of weirdness. Are they the last ones? I think so. Yep. Alright, cool. Get my little turret hidden there and maybe get some divinium or something. Luckily this hasn't been too interesting yet. I've only actually had to go, you know, like really training zombies one time. And that was only for like 2 shots. Not bad. I'm saying 2 shots with the Zeus cannon. So with this gun you don't have to train, but with the other one you do. Granted, if we're going to be completely honest, like 100% effectiveness would be grabbing a whole spawn of like 24 zombies. Get them near where they're going to spawn and then drop this, but that's efficiency for ammo, not for time. So I don't know, it never really gets old, the whole minigun thing. Like, even on, like, GTA and all that, I was still all about the miniguns. That's why I really... What was that? That was straight weird. I don't think I've ever seen a glitch like that, where they get, like, weirdly vortexed off of a bullet from the death machine. That's the first one I've ever actually at least noticed, you know. Might not be the first time it's ever happened to me, but it's the first time I've ever noticed it. See what I mean? Sometimes they don't take to it too well. There's the Draken. Only be helpful in round 64. This is a great gun, don't get me wrong. It's fantastic, but it's not fantastic on 64. Let me just be very clear about that. Just broke 400k points, that's not too bad. Eventually we'll get in the millions, so. 400k is gonna seem like not a big thing. This is the last one. Yep. Alright then. I'm just waiting for this to die off so I can hit the turret here. There we go. A chance at divinium is better than nothing at all. So. And at 68 to 71 is where we're looking for the next boss. So kind of pay attention to that and try and be careful. Not that it's a huge issue. I'm only getting one boss, so thankfully. Oh, hello. Alright then. No Furies. Furies are not allowed. Not too bad, not too bad. Boy, they really like that spot right now, don't they? Alright, there's another thing too. If you find yourself getting caught or something, if you, on this side right there where I'm aiming to the turret, if you launch your Ragnarok there, well, I should say deploy it, I guess. Yeah, if you deploy it over here, then something like right about here, and then you stay like here, there's no way they can get in there. Unless, of course, you have a group and they just don't all right off die, so. But yeah, that'll protect you for a second, so if you're worried about how you're going to get back or something like that, you need a second to think or something along those lines, and you can do that. Well, I'm glad this video worked out. I was kind of worried that maybe the service went down or something. Yeah, get sucked up. Nice. You just see him like getting super wormhole compressed. It's kind of funny to see a huge group like that just get super compressed. Are we at the end again? I think we are. Yep. That's cool. I'm happy whenever one of these rounds ends. Makes it just a little bit easier. I think another thing I like about doing videos like this is that there's no glitches. Like, I know there are glitches present on the map, I just am not including any because I never use them, so. It's not like, you know, where Road Crovey had like, what was it, Infinite Death Machine and something about an egg. Anyway. Yeah, people were literally putting up videos camping with Infinite Death Machines and all that, and I'm like, really, bro? Whereas here I can put up really high rounds and just show off how it's done. You can do this, and doing it like I've done makes it a lot easier to not have to worry about training, so you can just camp for quite a while. I see nuke. I would definitely like to get that, but we'll see. We'll call it good enough. So, let's see. Motivating, that's okay. I'm not gonna lie though, since I mentioned the origin staves earlier, I'll mention something else I'm really glad for. That the ultimate, like with the ice staff and everything, when I did that, like, what did I do, like an 80 to 84, 85, something like that video, where I was just showing how to do it. Well, I was using the ice staff there, and it's a pain in the butt, you gotta charge it up real slow, and then I'm so glad these wonder weapons don't do that. Unless, of course, it was like Thunder Gun or something, or this, where it's like, you know, you get them upgraded and then you can charge it for like a super black hole or a super vortex or something like that if, you know, you're doing Zeus scanner or something. Hello. Ah, Fury, goodbye. Look at that, they just really like that spot right there, my god. Sometimes they just have no chill. Are they the last ones? Yep. Eventually the rounds will be long enough you'll be able to hit the turrets multiple times per round too. I was kind of thinking it'd be funny since the boss 7 rounds after the last one would make it 68. I was thinking it'd be funny if the game waited till 69. But we'll see what happens. It's either next round or one after, or it could be anywhere after 2 after that, so. Ooh, yeah, let's get some of that. Get some of this set everything on fire stuff. We're closing in on 450k spendable points too. It's nothing too terrible. Especially since I have no point gun. And I wouldn't change that, so I'm completely comfortable without one, so. Ooh, I almost hit my Ragnaroks too. Almost. Thank God, I definitely got me some max. Oh, they pushed me into it. That's okay, it's only one shot premature. It's a little bit funny, if we're being honest. That's one thing too, guys, I should mention. I know a lot of people, they mention how they don't have time to play this like me and all that, so that's another reason why I like putting this up too. So everybody can kind of see what it's like if, you know, maybe you never have the chance to get there on your own, or you have to take a vacation to do it or something. I mean, as it is right now, I'm a little over 2.5 hours in. I'm around 67. That's really not too bad, you know, but when we get to like 10 hours plus, you know, then it starts getting kind of bad. I'm just trying to not have to be at 10 hours for quite a while, but for 100 anyway. Because there's one thing I mentioned, you know, when I play with people and all that. Getting to 100 is pretty much the easy part. It's getting past it that sucks. Then again, you know, you do it like I do, you got serious bragging rights. Because right now, you know, yeah, I'm on 67, almost 9,500 kills right now, and this feels like nothing to me. Yet to some people, this is further than they've ever done on any map, you know, and that's okay. Yes, that's why I didn't shoot. I thought we were at the end. Alright, moment of truth. Is it a boss? I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's no boss. It might wait till 69. Is the game lit? We'll find out next round. That's a nuke, isn't it? Oh, nice. Nice triple drop. Didn't even need the power vacuum for it. Later on though, when we use that power vacuum, it is gonna be lit. And during those rounds for the power vacuum, I'm going to be trying to hit the other gums without actually getting anything else, just to try and spin it around for another alchemical. I think you'll notice I've actually had the shield for a while now too. And I've been careful with the damage on it, so, well, not too careful, kind of careful. So you can keep a shield for a while too, like, I remember I was semi-careful with the shield in one game, and it lasted to like 77 one time. The very first shield that I took at like 20. Alright. I love me some max, like, dang, come on. Thank God. Thing is too, you can let it triple flash before you take it, but it's kind of ill-advised. It's one of those things you want to be really, really careful about doing, because once the triple flashing is done, it's game over for that, whatever it was. Because it does like these single flashes, then speeds up into double flashes, and then triple flash gone. Ideally, you want to avoid triple flash if possible, just to kind of keep things in the safer area for you. Boom. Only thing I like trip mines for, really. Just helping Arnie's get some of those kills. It's not too long for his world, so. I'm just waiting for next round to find out if this game is lit or not. I think we're at it. Yep. Oh, Divinium. So 69 hit Divinium. Do we get the boss? Nope. Nope. The game is half lit then. It's half because 69 hit and it did give me that Divinium. It just didn't give me the boss. So it's either the next round or 71. Darn, that would have been cool, but hey, that's alright. It is alright, because I at least got something for 69, so. What was that, like, Divinium number, like, 9 or 10 or something like that? Not bad, really. I just got pushed out of my spot there. Not too bad, not too bad. Two hours, 40 minutes in, hit round 69. Not bad. I'm down with it, so. I'm not too big of a fan of when they get too close and end up lobbing it right here. But that's okay. All in all, it's actually still working out, so it's good enough. Now, I guess I should mention something else too. You see how my gun there says Limitless Alt? That's my alternate. The original is everything the same except for shopping free, and there I have cashback. And the thing is that there's a reason why I made the alt like it is, and I kind of prefer it. And that's because with shopping free, I stand a chance of getting something else like at least raindrops, where I'm guaranteed, you know, a couple max ammos. Whereas late game, that one max ammo may not be that helpful. I mean, yeah, it'll last for a while with these guns, but compared to the enemies per level in those really late rounds, it doesn't help as much as you would hope. So that's why. I wanted raindrops to be like the worst thing I could pull, aside from shopping free itself. Which hopefully I will not get that at the wrong time, but I certainly could, so. I'm just gonna have to see what happens with that. Boss time? Yes, no? Yes. There we go. What do we get? We'll take it, just because, you know, it's another power-up picked up. Why not? That's a max in there. Nice. Thank God. Okay, we'll definitely take that. I swear, I think the best game I ever had, like, not in terms of rounds, but in terms of ammo and all that, I think it might have been that 146 game, where it was like, it wasn't until like, around 100 and, it was something like 105 or something like that, where I hadn't used any non-natural maxes. So I hadn't used the one from the chest or a cashback or anything. It was just, to be honest, what it was alchemicals and natural max ammos that popped up. But it wasn't any other kind of max ammos or round robin or anything like that. That's why alchemical is so great with guns like these. But it has to be included in the end game. Now let's get this set down before he blows up on me. Round 70 though. Almost 2 hours and 45 minutes. Not too bad, not too bad. That's why I just kind of waited there, because when they're in that close, jumping's not going to help. Yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. Just as a precaution. The thing is like, sometimes it seems like when an army blows up on me, sometimes it eventually causes a glitch where I can't cook them anymore for the rest of the entire game. And I'd like to avoid that completely if possible. I don't know if that glitch is still active or not. I'm hoping not, but if it is, I'd like to avoid it. The other reason why you haven't seen me going crazy at all with Thunder Gun is just because, first off, I haven't been pushed to the point where I need to use an alchemical yet. And the other thing is that this gun is a bit faster than the Thunder Gun, especially, you know, by amount of ammo and everything. Because each can has a little bit more ammo, but to stoom off, each bullet means a little more, so... That's the end. Bye. Thanks for playing. Alright, so 78 is where or excuse me, 77 is where we're looking for our next boss, and 81 is where we're looking for the next special round. Not too shabby. Close enough. Make their lives difficult. After all, Furies make our lives difficult enough. Guarantee that. As you can see, I'm not trying to be super careful about them hitting. Alright. Trap is done. Let's get our hopeful wannabe protector here and free that up a bit. Not bad. Getting close to 11,000 kills. We're getting there. It's been nothing too horrendous so far. Haven't been, you know, any real kind of worries or anything yet. I think with videos like this, people will be able to see also why I say 75 plus is like the beginning of endgame. So I consider, like, you know, that 40 to like 74-ish area the mid game. Maybe 35 to about 74-ish, maybe. Nope, it's not just the flyers yet. Want to see if I can slow him down with the Widow's Wine, maybe get him to kill him. Demonstrate the lack of Keeper Protector power. I think I might have re-slowed him. Nope. Now I did. This dude. He's really got like no power against the higher level mobs. Yeah, because look at that. He still hasn't killed this guy. Granted, he's not actively shooting him now, but he was before. Oh, he just shot him again. Look at that. It took forever for him to kill that dude. Like, with him, forever and a day could apparently be a thing. Now, of course, like, later, after this, you know, like, that, whenever I get him 81, 82, something like that, then, I'm gonna have to wait and actually wipe out the others myself and try to get to just the flyer. That way he has enough time to kill them all still. Because, as you can see, he's not a lot of help before them. You know, before it's just the flying ones. So... yeah. Show him some hospitality. Alright, we're getting up to that point where we've got just about 5 minutes left in this video. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm gonna keep posting rounds as I go further in these videos, so people will see when it, you know, if there's a certain round or round area that they want to see, and they can just look at that. 72, and we're still less than 3 hours. It's not bad, especially considering we made the mask and all that, so just do that. I was gonna set those Ragnaroks down, but I'm like, nuke sounds fun. You tried real hard to get those grenades. That Fury went for the double hit and everything, but this time I wasn't having it. We'll see about next time. Hey, let's get some of this in. Like a hallelujah, it's raining meat. Ooh, okay. They really tried there. You can see I've got like a Fury's corpse blocking me in. Like the invisible corpse thing going on there. That sucks when that happens. Because as you can see, I didn't get my grenade back because of it. Not really my favorite thing in the world to happen there, but that's alright. It doesn't last that long. As you can see, I'm free to move again, thankfully. We'll go ahead and look for that Divinium. Nope, not yet. Alright, that's okay. We'll get a little bit bonus into round 73 here before I end the video. Sounded like a couple things dropped. Might be just the one. Yeah, it was just the one. That's cool though. I'm trying to end these videos promptly somewhere around an hour. That way people have a pretty good idea of exactly how long this is taking and all that. It's a good time reference that way. We just do hour-long segments. Oh, he would do that, wouldn't he? Hey. Bonus grenade and the nuke. Love it. Oh, by the way, guys, I'll mention something else just before we go. A lot of people think you can't make Widow's Wine grenades if you don't have any. Well, if you knife them and you get them to slow down, you'll get a grenade back, usually. And you kill that zombie. Alright guys, well I think that's about where we're at now. So, thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day and hope to see you in part 4.